So it is important for the church because first, grammar, logic, rhetoric, use them for faith. Uh, you must. God has created us in an environment and a world, and uh, first our mind. Yeah, you form the mind with this. You can reason appropriately. Then you will have a right understanding of the world that it's around you, and then you can more easily understand all the what about life is about. It has to do with philosophy and with morality, eventually even the faith. So and so Latin is important because uh, traditional grammar, the grammar of the classics is actually based in Latin and Greek. And so if you want actually to understand this well, you need a thorough understanding and mastery of Latin and even Greek if you can. So, and then in schools, even down to the 18th century, schools used Latin. You had to know Latin. There were actually Latin schools where you would enter and learn Latin, so you could go even to the university and study everything there. And of course, there are a lot of books that you cannot read because you know Latin. So, and even translations are many times not good enough or not satisfactory enough, even by made by the best of experts in Latin. So here we come with noteworthy features: high degree of inflection. So inflection is when you have an ending in words and the ending changes and the meaning varies slightly, or like inflection, you have, if it's plural, changes meaning, or you have hike, you can change it into an adverb, which is highly. So it is inflection, and the Latin uses this a lot, and that's key. We will see that with syntax also. So immensely rich and free syntax. Syntax is the order of words in language, and in Latin, syntax is very free, can change a lot in combinations, and if you don't master inflection and don't begin with that in mind, it is very difficult that you will ever read easily through texts. Then that's key. Syntax, inflection, and then something not so important but still to take in mind. Latin has no articles. You don't have an article for saying the or an apple. You simply say the word, that's it, and of course with the context. But the context you need to practice. And exactitude. So Latin, after after the time of the classical period, gained a lot of exactitude used by scholastics and other also scholars, and it acquired a lot of exactitude. And so even Latin is the same if it is classical or medieval or even late Latin, but the medieval Latin is sometimes accused of being a degraded form of Latin, but it is actually not the case. Of course, you will see that on the most difficult times of the Middle Ages, Europe was about to disappear actually by the invaders like the Vikings or the Turks actually, and the Islam actually. So learning suffered a lot there. But you see, it was like a miracle that we have Latin today still. And, you know, you will even find a lot of, uh, you see, works like, poems and so on that try to follow the classical style a lot. So really, it is the same language, and the standard will also be the classical standard because it is the best time, the golden age of Latin. So thank you very much, and that's it.